it's been a while that we posted a video. We have Destin Musk with us as well. So, Destin Musk, how are you and where had you been for so long?
Hi, honest trader. Yeah, to your question, I remember शायरी by this guy, right? नुसरत फतेह खान. तो वो बोलता है कि बात क्यों ऐसी तुम पूछते हो जो बताने के काबिल नहीं. So don't ask me where I was, right? I can't even tell you that. So yeah, but it had been a good time. I think I enjoyed myself, and we had to get some time off. And but yeah, a trader can never retire, right? A trader can never go away from his screen. So I was always there. I mean, you may have been following that I was tweeting regularly. But yes, we have not met on YouTube. I think we didn't get time. We were too busy, but it is good to be back.
What do you want to talk about today, Destin Musk? I think एक interesting topic था जिसको I think we should bring forward to the audience. I remember, whenever someone joins, right, in our organization, let's say a fresh grad, he just joined, he has just started earning, right? जो पहला क्वेश्चन वो पूछते हैं, आई थिंक व्हाट शुड दे एक्चुअली डू विद द मनी दैट दे अर्न, राइट? कि उनको करना क्या चाहिए उस पैसे के साथ? What are the investment options that they can invest the money? And the same question, मेरे भी बहुत relatives हैं जिन्होंने who are just fresh out of the college, they have just graduated, they have just started earning. वो पूछते हैं कि अब मैं ये पैसा इन्वेस्ट कहाँ करूँ?
Yeah, it's a very good question, very prevalent question. मैं सबसे पहले तो ये बोलूँगा कि अगर ऐसा if you are earning and just started earning, सीधा ट्रेडिंग में मत कूद जाओ, right? I mean, that would be the worst thing you can do to yourself. And you may have seen, honest trader, that like when people join in our organization and they come under us, say I'd go to them, talk to them, try to figure out what best can be done for them, right, in a long term. So I think it's a very good thing you brought up today. In my opinion, I think whenever we talk about investment or what do you do with your money, right? It is a personal choice, of course. It depends on so many factors, right? People joining with, let's say, fresh graduates, or people joining with the 10 years experienced, or like people have joined us with 20 years experienced as well. So everyone will have a different answer. लेकिन सबसे पहले let's try to look at what options do we have, what are the different things we can say. And I'm just talking to you and everyone who is listening, right? सबसे पहले अगर किसी ने आज के दिन नहीं किया है तो he should start a NPS account. ठीक है? NPS account के बिना आप लोग अपनी जिंदगी start नहीं कर सकते हो. That's financial journey. If you have any money, put it onto NPS if you haven't. So NPS is, for those who don't know, is National Pension Scheme, right? It is run by Government of India. And good part is we have so many AMCs to choose from. You have like Kotak, HDFC, SBI, LIC, so many AMCs you can choose from, right? So it's very, very secure, number one. Second, it is for long term. कई बार क्या होता है ना, money out of our sight is out of our mind. तो जो compounding effect आपको दिखता है वो तभी दिखता है जब वो पैसा आपके सामने रोज रोज नजर नहीं आ रहा है आपको. So that is very important. तो वो advantage भी मिल जाता है. Second advantage, third advantage जो आपको मिलता है, these AMCs, you have an option to decide between कितना equity होना चाहिए, कितना debt होना चाहिए,
कितने बॉन्ड होने चाहिए,
कितना, या डेट फंड में भी आपको कॉर्पोरेट बॉन्ड्स अलग हैं और गवर्नमेंट बॉन्ड्स अलग हैं, वो भी आपको मिल रहा है. चौथा, आपको मिल रहा है कि 50,000 रुपीज अबव योर ATC यू गेट अ डायरेक्ट टैक्स बेनिफिट. तो जिस दिन आपने 33,000 रुपए लगाए, राइट, वो 50,000 रुपए लगाए, वो आप अगर आप वो लेते तो 30% टैक्स देते तो आपको वो सिर्फ 35,000 रुपीज मिलते. तो आप ये सोचो, आपके वो 35,000 रुपीज 50,000 उसी दिन बन गए जिस दिन आपने पैसा डाला. कितना बड़ा है यार. इस मतलब कैन यू इवन थिंक कि you put 35,000 on same day, it becomes 50,000. You
Correct.
can't, right? So it has all the positive things.
Plus, I think जो option corporates देते हैं that the basic salary, I mean, you don't even get that money and that money directly gets invested into the NPS, right? तो वो पैसा आपके पास आया भी नहीं. You get a tax benefit on that and there is an investment as well going on to that.
So basically, 50,000 के ऊपर मान लो आपकी 1 लाख सैलरी है, तो गवर्नमेंट बोलती है कि जो कंपनी है आपकी, वो उसमें से 10% काट के सीधा एनपीएस अकाउंट में डाल दे. सो 10,000 रुपये महीने का जो आप टैक्स दे रहे थे, 10,000 रुपये टैक्स देते, वो आपको नहीं देना पड़ेगा. सो एनपीएस इज अ नो ब्रेनर. किसी ने भी अगर एनपीएस नहीं किया है तो आई थिंक दे शुड रियली कंसिडर. इट इज अ वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग रिकमेंडेशन कि एनपीएस से ही आदमी को सब स्टार्ट करना चाहिए. फॉर एनीवन, I'm saying he may be a fresh graduate, he may be 10 years experienced or 20 years experienced. अच्छा, और इसके ऊपर जो आप पैसा जब निकालोगे वो भी टैक्स फ्री है 60% तक, और बाकी 40% से आपकी पेंशन बन जाएगी. तो इसका मतलब आपको डालने में भी एडवांटेज है, टैक्स ब्रेक मिल रहा है, आपको निकालने में भी टैक्स ब्रेक मिल रहा है, और आपको एएमसीज भी मिल रही हैं जो आपको लगती है ठीक है, उन पे एएमसीज पे आप पैसा डाल सकते हो.
प्लस कंपाउंडिंग को इफेक्ट में आने के लिए देयर इज अ लॉक इन एज वेल, तो आपका कंपाउंडिंग भी होगा एंड द मनी इज नॉट इन योर साइट एज वेल. प्लस आई थिंक इसके अंदर इन केस देयर इज अ मेडिकल इमरजेंसी, इफ यू नीड अ विड्रॉल, आई थिंक देयर इज एन एक्सेप्शन दैट यू कैन विड्रॉ द अमाउंट इन केस ऑफ मेडिकल इमरजेंसी और अनदर इवेंट. आई थिंक दैट इज आल्सो देयर.
करेक्ट. तो एनपीएस तो बहुत जरूरी है, राइट. आई मीन मैं ये बोलूंगा कि जो पीएफ हमारा 12% या उस हिसाब से कटता है वो तो कटेगा ही, लेकिन उसके ऊपर हमें एनपीएस जरूर करवाना चाहिए. नंबर वन. What NPS doesn't give is liquidity, right? As you said, your money gets locked in, it goes for a long term. So that is what government wants to do, that when you retire, when you go into 50, 55, 60 age, then you have a corpus with you, or I think you can go online and see NPS के returns over the years कितने रहे हैं. तो around 12 से 13% NPS के returns over the period रहे हैं जब से इसका इंसेप्शन हुआ है, इंक्लूडिंग द डेट स्कीम्स. नॉट ओनली इक्विटी, इट हैज इक्विटी कंपोनेंट, इट हैज डेट कंपोनेंट. अगर आप दोनों को मिला के देखोगे, 50-50% करोगे, तो आपको 12 से 13% रिटर्न मिल रहा है, विच इज वेरी वेरी गुड, राइट. ऑन टॉप ऑफ द टैक्स ब्रेक्स यू आर गेटिंग व्हाइल यू आर पुटिंग इन मनी एंड व्हाइल यू आर टेकिंग आउट मनी, वो भी इंक्लूडेड है. So NPS तो यार, I think it is no brainer. Everyone has to do it. I mean, I don't want to repeat too many times, but yeah, it is very important.
So what if someone doesn't want to invest for so long, right? Probably he wants some another option that is safer, right? Market में भी ना invest हो, कुछ कम duration का time हो जो lock in हो. Is there any other option that they can, I mean, in case they want to look beyond NPS?
See, one thing as like people who are in, so see, NPS can apply to people who are in service or who have their own businesses. It doesn't matter, right? But for people who are in service, PF, so by default you have to be part of PF, right? Now government slowly and steadily is trying to reduce the PF thing, because now they are bringing restrictions. अभी 2.5 लाख के ऊपर अगर आपका साल का इंटरेस्ट बनता है तो उसका टैक्स उसी साल कट जाएगा, राइट? कितनी बड़ी बात है यार. सो दैट बेसिकली इफ यू हैव, अब 2.5 लाख कितने पे कितने कॉर्पस पे बनेगा, अगर आप 8% भी लगाओ, राइट, तो 8% तो आपका अराउंड 25 लैक्स पे का 8% अगर लगाओ तो 2 लाख बनता है, राइट.
30 lakhs.
तो 30 लैक्स अगर आपका कॉर्पस हो गया, उसके ऊपर आपका जो भी इंटरेस्ट बन रहा है साल का, वो टैक्स्ड होगा, राइट. सो स्लोली एंड स्टेडीली गवर्नमेंट इज ट्राइंग टू रिड्यूस कि लोग पीएफ का एडवांटेज लें, ठीक है. पर 12% तो देना चाहिए, और आई थिंक इट्स फाइन, वो आप निकल भी नहीं सकते हो. पर आई विल माय अगेन, दीज आर ऑल व्हाट आई हैव सीन, माय रिकमेंडेशंस. वीपीएफ करने का कोई पॉइंट नहीं है, स्पेशली आफ्टर 2 साल से जब ये इंटरेस्ट लगाने लगे हैं, सॉरी टैक्स लगाने लगे हैं, उसके बाद यू डोंट हैव टू पुट एक्स्ट्रा मनी.
करेक्ट. But I think this is what people are actually doing, right? Voluntarily provident fund में अंदर अपना कुछ ज़्यादा component करके, so that they were availing the tax benefit, right? Earlier.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
So VPF you put in, आपको लगता है 8.2% टाइप आपको रिटर्न मिल जाएगा. When you withdraw, you will get tax benefit. लेकिन वो सब चीजें खत्म हो गई ना यार.
Correct.
So why don't you take that amount which you have and put into NPS?
Correct. Okay.
Right?
I mean, it doesn't sound as lucrative as it was, right, 2 years ago.
So government is slowly and steadily trying to curb on, yeah, and I don't know, like people who have 2 crore rupees in their PF account, for example, they are getting a return at 8.2%, right? So which is a very very good thing, but that's what government has really curtailed down on.
So effectively, the interest would come down, right, if you apply the tax.
Then it doesn't make any sense, right?
Correct.
Why would you put money in PF
Correct.
when the only advantage was that it was tax free?
Correct. So effective तो अगर आप 8%, 8.2 है, if you apply the 30%, right, in that, तो आपका कुछ ज़्यादा बचा भी नहीं. I think 5 point somewhere around 6% के करीब ही हो गया आपका.
So it is as good as any other FD or thing, right? So PF आपको करना चाहिए because 12% तक it is tax free, right? I mean when you inside ATC as well as the component from the company, that is tax free. लेकिन उसके ऊपर VPF I don't really think one should go for. So अगर आपके पास 12% के ऊपर option है and you want to go into secure things, I would request कि भाई NPS is a better option than going into PF.
Okay.
And it's a no-brainer. Okay. Both of them risk factor is very very low. Risk is low. आप सारा NPS में डाल के debt में डाल दो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, right? You can put it into debt funds. But put it into these are both are very safe, risk free. Of course, the liquidity is low in both of them.
Correct. Okay. What next, Destin Musk?
Yeah, when I joined ना, my parents told me कि भाई ऐसा करो तुम FD में पैसा डाल दो.
I think that is, I mean, the last year's generation favorite is investment option is the FD, right?
FD भाई. They have seen like 12%, 13%, 14% kind of FD returns. And you won't believe me, honest trader, I don't have a FD even. Like I have never ever put money into FD.
So why are we even talking about that now?
So I just want, because people talk about it, right?
Okay.
So मैंने कभी नहीं डाला है. Like if I have to put into some debt instruments, I will buy mutual funds, debt mutual funds, right? Or I will buy like I have put money into government securities, but for that is for different reasons. We'll talk about that. But FDs से better, मतलब FDs पे तो probably जाना नहीं चाहिए. आप debt instrument में जाओ, which again government has killed now because previously उसमें indexation benefit होता था, 20% का tax slab होता था. अब वो भी कम हो गया है, but again FDs have no meaning in today's world. So again my thing is like FD should be very very low. अगर आपको किसी लिक्विडिटी वाले ही चीज में जाना है और आपको फिक्स्ड वाले में ही जाना है, go and buy some tax-free bonds or go and buy mutual funds which are debt-based. Right? आपको liquidity भी रहेगी, आपको comparative आपको मिल जाएगा, but FDs have no meaning. Right?
Okay, तो NPS हो गया, Provident Fund हो गया, we have talked about FD as well. What else?
Yeah. So honestly, all these are, I would call them कि भाई passive investment है, right? You put the money and you go to sleep, right? And you hope everything goes fine and you get a good returns out of them. Of course, active funds would probably, you will think, would yield more returns. Now, for active funds, I would say if someone wants to do something actively, they should start with mutual funds. अगर कोई आके बोलता है कि मैं जाके स्टॉक खरीद लेता हूँ, आई विल स्ट्रांगली नॉट एडवाइस. अगर आप, आई थिंक आई वाज सीइंग सम डेटा पिछले 20 इयर्स का, अगर आपने सो आई गो टू यूएस मार्केट्स बिकॉज वहाँ डेटा ज़्यादा रहता है. अगर आप S&P के रिटर्न्स देखोगे और देखोगे कि मतलब मैं उनकी बता रहा हूँ जो टॉप 20 फंड हाउसेस हैं एंड दे आर म्यूचुअल फंड इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स, तो S&P हैज ऑलवेज आउट परफॉर्म देम इन 20 years. तो आप see S&P by itself is a mutual fund,
So
right?
you are
It's
saying just directly go and buy an index fund.
buy index fund, right? So because it's the easiest thing, you don't have to put too much brain into it. आपको index fund ले लो, ठीक है?
अच्छा, sorry, I'll interrupt you here. Sorry. So इसमें I think there is a concept of ELSS funds, right? अब मैं taxation की क्योंकि हमने इतनी बात की है तो should a person go with the क्योंकि उसमें 80C का भी उसको benefit मिल जाएगा, right?
Yeah.
So should he first, if he's going through the mutual fund route, should he actually invest in the ELSS first? I mean, is that the first priority, or should he just go and do, I mean, buy any fund, right? That is not an ELSS.
Yeah. See, you will again call me कि मैं गवर्नमेंट के अगेंस्ट बोलता हूँ, लेकिन see, point is government is trying to kill all these instruments. आप ये सोचो कि 1.5 लाख रुपए 80C की लिमिट है, 1.5 लाख रुपए,
Correct.
which is like nothing today. और कब ये क्लास चेंज हुई थी? Probably decades पहले. इट डजंट मेक एनी सेंस. 80C में आपका हेल्थ भी आ जाता है 80C में आपका अगर हाउसिंग लोन भी आ जाता है,
Life insurance
80 इंश्योरेंस भी आ जाती है, सब कुछ आ जाता है यार 1.5 लाख रुपए में. ऊपर से दे एक्सपेक्ट अस टू बाय म्यूचुअल फंड, PF भी आ जाता है.
Correct.
एंड देन म्यूचुअल फंड, पैसा बचता ही कहाँ है?
Correct.
बट अगर बचे, द अदर थिंग इज, अगर आप कंपेयर करो, ELSS फंड्स हैव yielded far lower returns than normal.
But you're getting that tax benefit, right? So
Correct.
you are investing a lesser amount there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree with you. तो अगर आपको 1.5 लाख में आ रहा है वो,
Right.
and you don't have anything else to put in there, you can go with mutual fund.
But I think there is a lock-in period of 3 years in
Yes,
the
ELSS have a lock-in period of 3 years,
Okay.
which is fine, not too much. लेकिन you can put अगर आपको उसमें tax benefit मिल रहा है. Otherwise, never, ever buy ELSS funds. ठीक है? So उन लोगों को भी लगता है पैसे आ गए हैं, लोग तो टैक्स बेनिफिट के लिए डाल रहे हैं. Why?
So they don't actively, I mean, pay heed to that particular fund, right?
Exactly. तो then I would say कि म्यूचुअल फंड्स ले सकते हैं, इंडेक्स फंड्स ले सकते हैं. Then it becomes, so इसके ऊपर तो जाना ही नहीं है जब तक आपको समझना हो. ठीक है? That is, now we are going into the world of you looking at stuff, trying to decide where to put money in.
But उसमें भी I think there is a dilemma, right? You have just started your job. Do you concentrate on your job at this point, or do you actually go and then study all these things?
No, it's a very good point. So I think my view is that do where you think you are best at. ठीक है? अगर आपने एक जॉब ली है and you think you can really excel in your job, yeah, you have to put all your energy into that job. ठीक है? अगर आपको लगता है कि you have some sense, you are fascinated by markets, and you have enough knowledge. So I would say before you do anything, have enough knowledge to go into that area. You have got that job either because you have some degree or you have done some courses, and that's why that company has taken you, because of that, not because of anything else. So why do you think you will go into a different area where you have no idea of, and you will make money there? So concentrate on something where you are good at.
Correct. So that is why I think these were the investment options that Destin was told, right? But then if you want to go further, I think he has more advice on that as well.
Correct. तो देखो, म्यूचुअल फंड, so you can start with index funds, you can then think of thematic funds, you can think of small cap, mid cap and all that stuff, right? Sometimes IT will give you more returns, but so आप उस लेवल पे जा सकते हो. एक बार वो हो गया, then you can probably try it and see, explore कि भाई मैं क्या खुद stocks देख सकता हूँ कि नहीं. ठीक है? Again, for building a portfolio, I'm not talking about trading right now. For building a portfolio, आप जिस एरिया में काम कर रहे हैं, आप जिस इंडस्ट्री में काम कर रहे हैं, आपके आसपास, if you can see something, if you can figure something out, yeah, put money in there, right? So that will be the next level of investment. But again, for building a long-term portfolio. उस पे हम पूरा 1 घंटा बात कर सकते हैं ऑन स्टेटस, बट फॉर नाउ आई थिंक आई विल जस्ट स्टॉप एट दैट एंड से यस गो अहेड, बट डोंट डू ट्रेडिंग जस्ट येट,
Right.
राइट? लास्ट में अगर मैं बोलूं कि ये सब तो कर लिया, अब मुझे और कुछ करने का है, मतलब आई जस्ट वांट टू डू समथिंग एल्स, राइट? And I have enough experience. I have gone through. I have invested my time and probably some money in reading books and following people, learning from their experiences. I have probably have a mentor. I have someone else to look up to. I can talk to people. So many other things. If you have all those check marks, then probably you can start trading.
Right.
ठीक है? ट्रेडिंग के अपने अलग घंटे होते हैं, राइट? यू डोंट नो, मतलब you have to really design your trading. You have to come up with rules for your trading. So there are so many things in trading, but again, I would not ask anyone to do trading or intraday, or trading futures or trading options. Next step would be just to look at stocks, buy and sell like in a month or so. Not for portfolio, but I'm just saying for trading, right?
Okay, I think this was a very good session, Destin Musk. I hope people, people who have just joined their jobs, right, and started earning, and they take good lessons from here and start their investing journey, and hopefully, probably 10 years, 20 years, 30 years down the line, right, probably some of them are millionaires by that time.
They would be, I'm pretty sure, right?
All right. If you have any comments, suggestions on this video, right, or this podcast, feel free to comment them. We'll be more than happy to reply to those. All
Okay.
right, that's a wrap. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, honest. Thanks, everyone. Or yeah, keep looking for more.